Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. Today LEGO have officially unveiled the first of the 2025 idea sets, and it is the Twilight the Cullen House. This set, which will be releasing on the 1st of February and will be retailing for £190 or $220, and it will have 2001 pieces. Now, images of this set did leak a couple of days ago, so some of you may have already seen these, but now we have all the official pictures and the pricing. And I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of this set, if I'm being perfectly honest. Now, I'm not a fan of the Twilight films. I've never seen them. They're not my sort of thing. But that doesn't necessarily stop me enjoying a particular set. The original concept did have me rather intrigued. I was wondering what LEGO would do with it. It does look really downscaled from what the original concept was. Obviously, that was inevitable with most ideas set to get it within reasonable budget. But it is also a little bit more expensive, maybe not than what I was expecting. In comparison, it's £20 more than the Nightmare Before Christmas set that had nearly 200 more pieces in it. So yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not sure what the architecture, what to make of it. The original concept was really good, really strong. We take a look at the original concept here. You see what was planned on here. It did look really quite an interesting build, just as a design point of view. Not necessarily. It looked maybe look a little bit dark. I thought LEGO might try and brighten up a little bit, but obviously that's based on. I'm guessing that's more to do with the actual. That's more to do with the actual theme of Twilight, I guess. But it looks like the original had a base plate included. Obviously, LEGO would have scaled it back a little bit, so that's to be expected. And this is the final design. When you compare them directly to each other, yeah, it does look like a big downgrade. But I would say one thing that has improved, there are a lot more minifigures in this. In the original concept, there were only 4 minifigures. This one now has 6, so at least that's certainly an improvement. But let's take a look at the pictures. Oh, it does look a lot brighter, but it does lose something not maybe being on the base plate. There's no driveway anymore, although there is one very minimal one there, though not quite as nice as the concept. You get a nice truck. You get the werewolf. So look at the actual design of it. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously LEGO had to scale it back a little bit from the original concept. Like most idea sets, they do undergo a lot of changes. But this one seems quite a lot more drastic than the original concept. If I'm looking at it from now, it's my first time looking at it and seeing it here. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really. I think maybe it's a set that I need to see for myself. I do like the garage door. I'm hoping it has maybe some sort of working mechanism to open up. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't look like it's doesn't look like it's a foldable one. And I'm looking at the bricks that I use, so maybe not. But obviously it must open. I would have thought. Lots of minifigures. The tree, again from the concept, the tree has been scaled back significantly. I don't know what it is with LEGO and trees. They seem to make them very minimalist when it comes to the final designs. They're never quite as exquisite. That seems to be a running occurrence with LEGO. They did the same with the A-frame cabin, where the trees were nowhere near as detailed. But that's just a minor thing, I suppose. I do like the truck. Look at the different sections. Now, the one thing I think has improved, looks like a little bit more interior detail. The original concept was a little bit sparse inside, but at least inside it's had a little bit more added detail, which is nice to see. I do get the piano there, a couple of minifigures. I have no idea who these characters are, so I'm not familiar with them. It does look like there's a lot of stickers in this. Look at all here, these all look like sticker elements. So whether there are any prints in here, I don't know, but I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers just in this picture alone. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but expected with most LEGO sets now. You get a look at all some of the 5 of the minifigures included here. Get a look at getting maybe a kitchen table, perhaps. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 7 minifigures in fact. So okay, that's a big increase from the 4 that are in the original concept. So that's a good improvement, and they all look fine because I'm not familiar with any of them, so they don't mean anything to me. It's in hand being built here. I suppose it's not too bad in scale, but I think it's one I want to see for myself. Have a look a bit more at the interior. I suppose a little bit narrow, I suppose, but maybe there's a little bit of a balcony along this side, perhaps. Look at one of the rooms, another big sticker there by the looks of it. So doesn't look like there's going to be many prints in here. Get a look at, I think it's like, is it a wolf or a werewolf maybe? Looks like there's some printing on the eye, so it's got some sort of prints in the set. You see it on here. I don't know, it's hard to gauge. It looks bigger here than it does in the standalone picture, so it does look a little bit bigger. I'm just not sure it's for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's have a look at it around the back of the box, how that all looks fine. So look at the video. So you've got a 3D spin round, so you get a look at all the 360 degree spin round. So yeah, I mean, architecturally wise, it's something different. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. If I mean perfectly honest, as I'm not a fan of Twilight, it doesn't really have much meaning to me. So maybe that's a little bit towards it. But me being interested in a particular film or not doesn't stop me liking the set, the Hocus Pocus set from 2 years ago or 18 months ago. I'm not a Hocus Pocus fan, but I love that set. So yeah, it all depends on what the actual set is, how it looks, and yeah. Look at the promo video here in hand, how the different slots, how different sections just lift off. It's like a modular building of some sort, like most modular buildings, it either comes apart. So it's kind of like a modular, I suppose, but just not on a base plate. Look at playing through here. That's quite a line. Get a look at the werewolf, the tree, the minifigures that are there. Yeah, I suppose it's quite big, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not for me. I'm not sure this one's really is really for me. Let's have a look at the description. Specifications. Twilight fantasy stories where vampires and romance come to life in this Lego Ideas collectible for adults, featuring a display model of the Cullen House. This buildable film memorabilia makes a wonderful fantasy gift for women, men, and any lovers of the Twilight saga romantic fantasy films. The roof and each level of the model can be removed for easy viewing of the interior details. The set also includes 7 minifigures: Bella Swan, Edward Cullen with sparkle effect, Jacob Black, Carlisle Cullen, Alice Cullen, Charlie Swan, and Rosalie Hale, plus a posable figure of Jacob in wolf form. Okay, so that's a wolf then. Brick-built models of Bella's pickup truck and a tall tree for Edward and Bella to climb, complete a centerpiece that makes us for a stylish vampire decor in any room. So okay, that's yeah. The dimensions of it: 21 centimeters high, 37 centimeters wide, and 18 centimeters deep. So yeah, that's it. For me, it's a no. If I'm being perfectly honest. I look forward to seeing it actually for myself, but as I'm not interested in Twilight, I have no real connection to this set, so it's not something I want to spend money on personally. The set, yeah, it's okay, but as I say, as I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a fan of Twilight at all. It means nothing to me really. So yeah, this one's an easy no for me. I think this one. I'm not sure if my wife's seen the Twilight film. She may like it. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to ask her. She may won't like it. But for me, yeah, it's not a priority. And I say maybe it feels a little bit expensive for what it is. £190, $220 for 2001 pieces with a lot of stickers. But yeah, for me, this one's a pass for me. But if you're interested in Twilight, and you'll probably get a lot more out of it than obviously me. I've not been a fan of it, so yeah. So that's the Twilight, the Cullen House, coming out on the 1st of February and retailing for £190 or $220. Let me know in the comments what you think of this set. Will you be picking up on day one? Can I please ask you a like? And if you enjoyed today's video, I'm very grateful if you consider subscribing today. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.